I said he was tested, and God had to see, like, are you listening to me, or you're gonna have fear, false evidence appearing real, take you off the path that I'm putting you on, right? And this is what
Yeah.
I Peter, bro. We was talking about Peter like last week, son.
Yeah.
That there's a lesson in this, in a word that kept coming to me, bro. Discernment. Like Kiki been talking about discernment a lot. And that word, I say, yo, you know what? We gotta dive in on this. With discernment, we gotta understand, is it God's will or human reasoning, bro? All
Mm-hmm.
right. So the definition of discernment is the ability to judge well between truth and deception, wisdom and foolishness, and God's will versus human reasoning. So it's like a spiritual gift. And it's crazy that I didn't even understand this until today. Like, it's a gift that God gives us. It helps us as believers make God honoring decisions, right? And so when you think about that, like, oh, I probably shouldn't go to that party, right? Because I know there's temptation there. There's going to be something that's going to cause me to slip back into habits that I'm trying to get away from. And the reason why I love the whole aspect of family is because, like, it keeps me from falling to that temptation, bro. Because we can say, oh, I didn't did this fast and I'm about to move with the right, it could honor God, please God. But as a man, like, now that I'm back eating, the temptation is still there. I be out, I'm like, and I keep the mindset on family. So I say, oh snap, my boy is having a Peter experience. Cause you're like, I'm gonna take this fast. You reach out to me like, bro, like, man, I see you fasting, I see God moving. I want to get closer to God. That was the first act that you had, like, yo, this is my step towards God. So you stepped out on water, stepped out on faith. So when the homie called you, she was like, hey, like, man, like this could happen, that could happen. And her voice was you seeing the wind. Peter saw the wind, the deception was in his eyes. She created a sort of false evidence appearing real over your eyes. So you could no longer hear God's voice, you was listening to her voice. And the enemy will sometimes use people close to us that we love, that care about us, that we care about them, and use them as a tool to discourage us, to throw us off path, because the path you're on, everybody not seeing it. So Mark 8 and 2, you say you read this. So I say, I'm on Mark 3. I just finished Mark 3. I'm in Mark now. Finished Matthew, bro. We got diving on that too, but that's another time. Bro, so I went to Mark 8, and it reads,
Let me tell you something.
I have compassion for these people. They have already been with me 3 days, bro. How long was your fast?
Man, 3 days.
3 days, bro. Come on, son. The start of it, working on that root chakra, getting rid of that earthly energy. You feel me? 3 days and have nothing to eat. Bro, I didn't even know that was in there. And to know this was the vision God gave me for my fasting journey to get closer to Him started with 3 days. Bro, Mark 8 straight up tell us that, bro, being with Him for 3 days, bro, it's the beginning of the change. And the enemy knows I'm trying to distract Bible from reading deeper into the word, because I'm gonna put his mind on creating content. So if I could slow him down from seeing Mark 8, he'll probably get another month, another 2 months of creating content from all the stuff he learned in Matthew. And now, bro, seeing that, I said, now I gotta keep reading. I finished Mark 3, and bro, seeing that right there, I was like, yo, those thoughts of trying to create content had me like, oh, I probably could like gather up, my son smiling. Could I probably create content, probably could generate income. But see, it's trying to get me distracted. The content don't matter. What matters is keep building a relationship with God, keeping a relationship with Jesus. So I'm like, oh, bro. So thank you. This moment, bro, is honestly, it's helping both of us. And this is why I know, because this I asked God, yo, should I keep reading? Give me a sign, or should I like focus on the content so I can put the word out there? Bro, us right here is the
Mm-hmm.
content. All we need. Like,
Look,
okay,
look, man. Like, so my homegirl, she's spiritual too. So she called me, and I told her, I was, reading the Bible, and she wanted to read along with me. So when we read a few chapters in Mark, and when we got to the end of chapter 7, I was like, "You want to read some more?" Like, and I did that when we got to the beginning of chapter 7, and we just called it a night, you know. So I went to bed and I woke up and like I started reading the Bible. And this after I broke the fast after I read chapter 7. But if I would have kept reading, if I'd have read 2 more verses, Bravo, I would have saw that, man. I would have stayed on point, man. If I'd have read 2 more verses, it's crazy, man. I finished chapter
Yo,
7. If I'd have started chapter 8 and read them 2 verses, I'd have been good, bro.
this is just God showing you like, yo, you the discernment was you trying to hear my voice, you're seeking me, right? But there's going to be things along this journey that's going to distract you. And we can't blame anybody, bro, because some people don't know the enemy using them because their walk with God and Jesus is not going to be the same as yours or the same as mine. But I do understand that when we talked about fasting, and I like, yo, I believe this is the blueprint. So, God, if it's the blueprint, if you sit Dwayne towards me and I ask you to send me the people I'm here to serve, there's got to be the blueprint because you put this on my heart. I didn't come up with this. And I'm like, and now I know it's confirmed that, hey, the blueprint is starting with the 3 days. We got to overcome fear with truth. 2 Timothy 1:7, right?
Let me pay attention!
But God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and of a sound mind. Like when you said you got scared, I said, if that's what happening, so it instilled fear in her because like told that my glucose level could, the key word that I saw now, I was told that my glucose level could become low and it could be dangerous with me staying alone. Ooh, that sat with me, bro. I'm like, wait, words are everything.
Mm-hmm.
It could, there's a potentiality that it could be dangerous, right? So if it could be dangerous, but when we're working with God, those dangers don't exist because we
Yep.
say, man, we got to stay on Matthew 4:4, which reads,
Let me pay attention!
but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. Bro, you have living evidence. You have truth. We talk about overcoming fear with truth. You have living evidence and truth in me. I did a
Yep.
3, 5, 7, 15, 9, and 20 fast. So you should have no fear that your glucose levels could drop. Let me be the living evidence for you to trust and have faith that, okay, if I came to him, God is working on him. So God is actually going to work through him to work on me. So if
Yep.
you like, hey, why I started with the 3-day fast, I should trust in God that, okay, I'm going to be protected. And we got to keep, bro, Matthew 4:4 is probably the number one verse that we got to have strong in our mind as we go on this fasting journey. Wait a minute. God, you've been setting me up to find these answers all along. So you, bro, all you need to overcome that false evidence appearing real, listening to God's voice. And bro, think about it. It could be dangerous because with me staying alone, this is what would have happened had you continued. And it's going to happen. Just watch. When you're alone, you fasting, the blockage is being removed. God is so clear, bro. It wouldn't have been dangerous. It would have been a breakthrough because you would have been like, oh, God, I feel you speaking to me. Oh, congratulations for one, getting the 26 hours. But remember, hey, Peter saw the wind. He got deceived with his eye.
Yep.
You had a smoke screen over your eyes because you started thinking about, wait, okay, I'm alone. I'm here by myself. This could be dangerous. I got my daughter. I got to take care of my family. No, I can't. No. But it blocked out God's voice of saying, no, trust me. Because why? How I know that? You stopped 2 verses prior before God was about to show you 3 days. I got you covered. Don't even worry about that.
Yep.
I got
Yep.
you.